So what we got on the table here today? This has arrived at BCB headquarters. This is from fellow YouTuber Dave, M0JGY I think, or something. I'll put a link up to his channel above. What I'm doing Dave a favour. He's got a problem with his BRL200. So, as you know, I don't normally do repairs, but I've agreed to do a one-off and actually have a look. A bit more around the other side. Right, there we go. I'll need to save all this packing, put it back in as it came out. These bits on the top. And that, when I send it back. And you can see it's nicely packed all the way around with a little box on the inside. So we can move this off the table. And there's the big one, or the little one, sorry. Right, let me grab the knife. Hopefully all is good. Pick this out here, yep, hang on. There's the power lead. Take to the side of the box. Right, let's leave that there. Let's just give me 5 minutes to put all this packaging on. Right, let's undo this. Is this taped or just wrapped round? No, looks like it's just wrapped. Right, let's have a look at what we got. So what we got is a Bremi BRL200. Now this is slightly different to mine in that it's got metal switches, but it's still the same plate and load, power on button and the meter with the RF level. So the first thing I want to do is carefully take this cover off, take the packaging out that's inside all round the valves, and then I just want to quickly plug it in, see if it lights up. Right, so to get the lid off, just 4 screws to take out. It's in very good condition, this is, so I'll treat it with some kid gloves, and also it's not mine either. How's that under there? I'm just gently trying to ease out this packaging under the valves at the moment. Right, now the one thing that immediately catches your eye is there should be one of these here, but it's got two wired together. I also need to look on the back because I don't believe I've got these two resistors either from memory. So I think I'm going to go and grab mine and quickly open mine up. We'll have a look and see if we can spot any immediate differences. But obviously the two caps, and I don't recall there being two of those on the back as well. But that, yeah, let's just go and get one. Right, this one's my unit. This is Dave's. Now, a few things I've noticed straight away. Obviously, two different capacitors versus my two the same. The two resistors on the top here, not present on mine. The valves there, different to mine. It's got a different set of valves in it than mine. There is a number on there. I'll try and see if I can find out what they are. But yeah, definitely different valves. But everything else looks the same. I've also noticed, you can see on the printed circuit board, my printed circuit board is straight. It's got top and bottom standoff on the right hand side, two in the middle, one above each other and here. On Dave's unit, can you see the PCBs bending round at the end here? The two standoffs to hold the printed circuit board are missing. And you've got the two screws, which would be here, missing. So they should look like these two here, but they're missing on this side. So I don't know why someone's taken those out, but they have. So that's the immediate straight away differences. So I think I'm gonna turn this on and power it up and see what's going on. But I think the board is going to have to come out of here, for the simple fact that we need to see what's going on with these capacitors and test them, because I strongly suspect this is something to do with it. The only thing I don't know is why these two resistors are here. Now these are old resistors, so I don't know whether they're factory or not. That's the problem. The fact that we've got capacitors here, why would you link two capacitors? I just don't get what's going on there. It doesn't make sense because I haven't got it at all. Yeah, I don't get it. Also, the earthing is slightly different on here. On Dave's one, he's got the earth with these two wires going across to the board. On mine, I've actually got them onto the case. So, also you can see the split up the middle with this one here as well, where it's sort of like slightly on the skew. I think that's where they've rammed these capacitors, so they could, in theory, have even cracked the PCB for fitting them in. Right, let's get some power and get this thing on. Right, so that's with mine on, gentle glow of the valves, no noises, and the lamp on there. Okay, let's try it. So anyway, I don't know if I caught that or not, I turned it on. There was a crackling sound which seemed to be coming from there, but it also sounded like it was coming down the back here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a torch. Before I take the circuit board out, I want to shine it all down the back here. Just check there's no burnt tracks or anything on this. Could be a problem, but it definitely sounded like it was from here. I don't know. So as soon as the kettle boils, which is the first thing I'm going to do, the second thing I'm going to do, it's like I did for my one, I'm going to draw it all out, mark out where all the wires and everything go and how it all goes together currently, position of all these resistors, the values and everything, so the as found condition is fully noted. And then I think I'm going to take this board out. I need to get at these capacitors and have a look and see what's going on. As I say, everything else looks the same as mine. Let's see if we can see what valves this is. Probably hard to see, but stamped down the side there is, it looks to be 6JE6. Right, I've had a bit of time to do a bit of research and come up with a theory on Dave's unit. So, it's had different valves fitted in it, for sure. These are like TV valves that have been fitted in it, but evidently they are suitable for 27 to 30 megs or 26 to 30 megs, so they're okay. Now, two resistors here, which span across both of these capacitors, looking at this, these are what are called bleed resistors, I believe. 82 mega ohm, and then when you turn the power off, it discharges these high powered resistors. That's the theory anyway. What I need to do is get this board out, and I need to have a look at these two capacitors down in here and see exactly what's going on and what value they are, and then also check the value on this one here as well, and then just see what they've done here. There's a split running all the way down the centre of this part here. As you can see on this right hand side here, this unit doesn't come with anything fitted there. It should have a standoff like on mine here. Keeps the board nice and straight. As you can see here, it's bent up. Now you probably could get another one in there, but we need to have a look what's going on, because that might have been removed as part of the mod to get these two in here, and that's what's pushed the board back, I believe. So because these are sort of touching against the side of the transformer. Yeah, it's not looking too good. So right, so what I need to do is mark out where all the wires go, and then take off the standoffs, desolder the aerial connections, and pop the board out. Oh, and I've got to take off this capacitor here as well on the top of the valves. Right, so I've been through and numbered up all the leads, taken photos, noted all the positions of the routing. So next thing to do is unbolt the standoffs, desolder these wires, and then we should be able to lift the board out. We've got to start taking some of these off, get this board out. I've just got to break the join on there. No, that isn't good, is it? That is. That one's out. Just do the others. Quite tight to get down in here. Pliers on that one. Hang on. Take that one completely off. God, how much solder they put on here. Got it. Right. So what we can do now is pop the board, take the standoffs out, then we can try and lift it up to get all this wiring off. So let's get some tools to do that. That's the one, looks like it's, yeah, split. Put that back together. Alright. for this one. Actually, let's take out the bottom one, which is now spinning. Right, that's out. Right. What's holding this in still then? I'm obviously missing something here. Right, let's get the bottom cover off. So I've got the board out. This is the capacitors wrapped together in tape. So let's see if we can see what's going on in here. Yes, there is. We can't. Right. I don't know if you can see that down there. If you look at this capacitor here, see how much of the top casing is covered by this blue? Look at this one here. That capacitor is not in good condition. That's either dead or on its way out. So we need to have a look at that. Right, I'm going to desolder these and we're going to check them. Get this out. I'm going to take this one out as well and we're going to check that as well.